Rosh, you were in the courtroom today. What more details can you provide?
Well, Shelly Sterling was in tears. I mean, obviously this was a very dramatic trial for her. Her husband told her that he loved her. He called her a pig. It went back and forth. So the finality of it all finally got to her. She broke down. She hugged her attorneys. And she was confident, by the way, that the sale would go through. And when I asked her, I said, Shelly, what about the other lawsuits your husband has? She actually told me she's confident he will drop those at some point. She plans to talk with him. She plans to sit down and just discuss this with him. It's only a matter of time before the team gets sold. Don't drag this out.
So Shelly Sterling in tears. How did Donald Sterling react to the ruling?
You know what? His attorney talked to him. He has not been in the courtroom, by the way, since he called his wife that name. He has not been back. I'm assuming his attorneys told him not to return. So he was not there today. But his attorney said he is believing this is just one part of a long war. Again, he has said he is going to sue the NBA until the day he dies. Shelly Sterling told me she wants to sit down with her husband and talk about the future, talk about how they can move forward together. In fact, Shelly Sterling told me she believes the league will one day repeal their lifetime suspension of him. Really, at the end of the day, what Donald Sterling wants is something from the league. Now, his wife got a great deal. She's still a part of the team in some way. He would like the ability to attend games at some point.
So, wow, maybe that lifetime ban would be removed down the road. So we heard reports that Doc Rivers and even some players were considering boycotting this coming season if Sterling were still the owner then. What more can you tell us about that?
You know, that was some posturing, I believe, but believe me, it worked. It worked. The judge actually talked about if Donald Sterling was still in charge, these sponsors would drop, coaches would leave, players would leave, and you cannot have that happen. So I think we're at a point now where this team will get sold. They're thinking by August 15th. So if this team is sold by then, you know, you're talking about a month or two away from the season. So, you know, they said what they had to say, and the judge heard them.
All right, and today's action going down just 3 miles or so from the Staples Center. That's Arash Markazi, who was in the courtroom and has the latest on this Sterling trial, covering it for ESPNLosAngeles.com.